Get out, buddy. So, Morris has been in Tux's bed like basically since 10 o'clock last night. We got to have a talk about this. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of rain. It's raining just a little bit right now. Hey Morris, that's really great that you and Marty are up there, but follow me to the cat hotel. There's Tux. There comes Morris. Good morning, buddy. Hi. Yep, the food's in here. I am going to go put Tux's chicken in the normal spot. Here comes Marty, too. Marty's not going to get left out of. It's raining lightly. I'm filming in here because, you know, the new camera can't take water quite as good as the old camera. And let's see what's going on. Who did I get? I snag everybody? All right, but let me take Tux with me. There's Tux eating his chicken. It started raining right after I went outside. My timing was the absolute worst that it possibly could be. So, the water didn't look that bad, and I'm not going to change it because it's just going to, you can see, it's just going to keep raining, and it doesn't stay super clean when it rains in the bowls anyway because it brings the stuff down out of the trees. But there is no shortage of water for them to drink out there today. Well, I expect this is mostly what we're going to be dealing with today and tomorrow. A steady, gentle rain. I saw the forecast for Raleigh this morning was moved from 5 to 10 inches or 6 to 12 inches down to 3 to 7 inches. If they downgrade it any more, well, you know, it's basically going to be nothing to talk about. It is still supposed to go west of us. The eye of the low of Debbie. Well, everything looks okay out there. I really like these flowers in this pot. I would say that I paid a good bit for this planter on Amazon, but it hasn't budged on the porch rail. The way this one is very sizable to the width of the rail, and ours is kind of like a 2x4 with then another top piece on top of it, and it's worked really well. I would probably get more, but we've got this bird bath and mealworm feeding station over here, and then over here, in order to water it, I have to walk out on that narrow part. I wouldn't be able to reach it from the stairs because it's too low. So I just stuck with the one in the center. Good enough. Hey, pretty girl. Hi. How are you this morning? Hi, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hi. I did. I cooked a chicken last night. Good girl. When I come into the kitchen and he's laying here, it just makes me smile. Hi, buddy. Oh, now we're going to have a stretch. And we're going to offer our tummy because we trust our mama. That's good. Donna and I are fixing to go for our walk, and I talked him into not going out. We had a band of rain come through, and he settled down up here for his morning siesta. Well, okay, I thought you were gonna grab me there for half a second. Just a good boy. He doesn't normally grab. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. He goes, if you leave me be and turn the light off, I'll just go back to sleep, Mom. Morris did get convinced to go sleep in the cat hotel chair. Marty's the one that's up top. And Tug says, for the time being, reclaim the platform bed. Well, Tempest says we've had 0.2 of an inch, that band that came through a bit ago. Because when we got up this morning and looked out the window, the top of the Bluebird box was dry. Which can, you know, it can get dried pretty quick with the breeze like we're having today. But still, we really didn't have much rain after midnight. And so 0.2 is also not much. I'm guessing the splash pad is closed. We'll see though. They're talking about it being up in Virginia by the time we wake up Friday morning. So Friday afternoon going into Saturday now should be plenty nice here. It's gonna clear out a little faster than originally thought. Guess we'll know for sure when it does it. Look at the crepe myrtle over here with the petals all on the ground underneath it. It looks like it's rained pretty petals. Very nice. We are the only people on this side of the park right now. Of course, it really was raining, you know, where you wouldn't want to be out walking a bit ago. The problem is now that it stopped raining for a bit and we're not in a band of rain, the sun's coming out and it's plenty noticeable. That is very pretty. I'm glad I got to see that today. For me, that makes coming out here in the heat and stick worth it.
It's very pretty.
All right, the trash has been picked up for yet another day. It spit on us here just a little bit at the end and the breeze picked up just a little bit. Maybe we've got 15-mile-an-hour gusts now, maybe. Anyway, it helped cool us off. It was very pleasant here at the end. Somehow 3 hours have disappeared. We've been home. Don immediately went out to the garage to start helping Johnny with stuff, and he's been filming videos for me. I immediately went up to the attic, and oh my God, even though it was only 78 degrees outside, it was 95% humidity, and the attic was miserable. But I filled up the back of the van with a bunch of stuff to donate, and cleaned up and consolidated and ordered, and you know, I did what us folks do that manage the attic. Manage the holiday stuff and, in my case, the Lego stuff. So the guys had a really interesting capacitor pop in the garage that I'm going to put up. Probably going to put Dawn's videos here, including the ring footage of the pop. And we've now installed a better front view camera of things going on the workbench. I had one monitoring gray and it wasn't really doing a whole lot for me. So I've got 2 hours before I take Johnny to Taekwondo. His dad's going to pick him up from there. And I'm probably going to work on my Lego. And then when Dawn does come in from the garage, because he's putting a 0.1 capacitor 104J or something, a little tiny thing. He's putting it on this motor wire harness that they're working on. So he's going to be hungry when he comes in. We've had not much rain today. Tomorrow was always supposed to be the day we got more. I mean, you can see behind me that it's definitely cloudy and rainy outside. The sun has not come out today. The ground has stayed wet since we got home and had a little bit more. It's misty. But we've had like 1/4 of an inch maybe, and that's all we've had today. And it's, as you can see, the maple tree is not moving around, and it's not really very windy at all.
So I'm out here helping Johnny with some of his robot stuff. We're gonna hook up these new motors to be determined. We got 2 new drive motors. Hook a red and a black wire up to the motors. But then the fun stuff starts. We start working on the Beetle. Notice the drive motor for the Beetle, baby. Big. Bubba likes big. Alrighty. Moment of truth here. We've got it bound. Notice all those pretty blue LEDs. I did that. Johnny likes blue. Oh, there we go. That's the weapon motor. Sweet. Now remember, that's just a little helping hand. Alligator clamp holding that baby.
That's why I'm falling. I'm slowly.
There we go. There we go. And
it's just jittering a little bit. I think they need capacitors between the power leads.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, it looks like we no smoke. The important thing is no smoke. So, guess what happened? Maximum smoke, minimum input. Johnny says, Mr. Don, we probably need to put a capacitor across those wheel motors because they're jittery, you know, and the capacitor smooth it out. I said, well, okay. I said, well, what size? He says, well, I don't know. I've got a couple of these. And I said, okay, fine. Before we solder them, we'll hook them up with banana clips, meter leads, and so we did alligator clips. Anyway, the point is, he ran it up just a little bit, and all of a sudden, it made this big mess on the floor. And I told him, well, you're officially an electronics guy. You did maximum smoke with minimum input, and because that's what happened to me in lab when I was in college. Yeah, so that probably made a difference. I guess you don't have to write back. Oh, maximum smoke, minimum input, baby. You are officially an electronics guy. Woo! Maximum smoke, minimum input. Woo! Don't you like it?
Oh, Donnie, look.
How's that?
Yeah, it's showing here.
That's what you want.
This is in the view, too. I'm in the view.
Yeah.
It's good.
You're good.
Okay. Now I can catch the front view of things
Blowing up, baby.
making noise.
Hang on a second. We probably need to go this way a little bit. How's that? Because he's working here, and I'm working there.
Okay, I can see. I'm looking. Yeah, I can't see your face, but I can see everything you're doing.
Yeah, well, he uses.
But I can do everything you're doing. See everything you're doing. So, all right.
Please don't blow up this time.
I won't.
Here, let me hold one.
You can't hold it by that. You gotta hold it by the case.
I am. That's definitely better though, and this is about the distance it'll be, so
yeah,
I'm satisfied. That's a lot better.
Okay. Way cool.
Okay, well, let me unplug it.
Yeah.
So cool, that's this done.
All right.
So now when I go to assemble it at school, I can actually, do it.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
That's literally it.
Sweet. We didn't make any more smoke.
Yeah.
No more smoke.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. They get nice and toasty. I'll give them
they
that.
Mm-hmm. So Johnny found some documentation that said you're supposed to use a 0.1 microfarad capacitor. So that's pretty common, and I got a box of capacitors, so we soldered some capacitor on there, and they do seem to be running much smoother. So we're calling it good. We're quitting winners.
This is where I left off, finishing up bag 12 yesterday with the windows and the windowsills and the little columns put on, decorated part. Getting ready to do bag 13, which looks like it's going to finish topping out the third floor. And then bag 14 must be what goes on the roof. I'm about halfway through bag 13, and I've added the additional walls around this top part here. Still, like I said, I'm about halfway through 13. There's still quite a few more pieces. I am cooking garlic shrimp for Dawn, and then some boneless beef short ribs. So we're going to pause and eat. It's going on 5 o'clock. This will be our meal today. We didn't have a lunch or a breakfast today. I've had coffee with some cream in it though. It's creeped back in. I'm up to 2 to 3 cups a day again. Oh well, you only live once. I just dropped Johnny off at Taekwondo. His father will pick him up from there. Johnny will be back Friday because we got stuff to buy and stuff to pack. To be ready to take him to the dorm next week. The worst is yet to come for us, and Thursday's what they've been saying all week, so that's not changed. The intensity might have changed a bit. A little bit less rain, but still a lot of rain, I guess. But you know, otherwise it's about what they've said. So Guardian Angel has closed the dock tomorrow. No, that was an ID4. No donations accepted tomorrow, which makes total sense. I mean, you got to keep the donations dry. You got to protect the people working on the dock, all that good stuff. And they said to watch social media to see if they stayed open or not. So, Michelle and I are going to play it by ear. We're both available tomorrow. And we'll just play it by ear. They did close the schools here in Wake County. So, typically, other stuff closes after the schools close. We'll just have to see. I don't feel like there's anything inherently dangerous about Michelle and I shopping at Guardian Angel with 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts and some moderate to heavy bands of rain. But, you know, we'll do what we need to do. The governor has not asked us to stay off the roads. If he does, then obviously I will honor his request. I will listen and be smart, but... So I can't take the stuff I loaded up in the back of the van to Guardian Angel because I had thought maybe tomorrow I'd leave Ruby in the garage and just drive the van. And I might do that, but even if I do, I won't be able to donate what I've put in the back tomorrow.